Most people think horror only exists in movies until it knocks on your own door. This is the story of Emily, a young woman who moved into her first apartment and realized she wasn't alone. What happened next is something she still can't explain. Emily had just graduated from college and rented a small apartment in the city. It was old with creaky floors and peeling wallpaper, but the rent was affordable, and it was hers. On the first night, as she unpacked boxes, she noticed something strange. A single chair in the living room had been moved slightly, not much, but enough to feel off. She shrugged it off, maybe she was just tired. Later, while scrolling on her phone, she heard a soft creak from the bedroom. Probably just the building settling, she told herself, but the feeling in her gut said otherwise. Over the next few days, small things began to happen. Her keys went missing, the bathroom faucet would turn on by itself, and sometimes she'd hear whispers when she was alone. One night she woke up to a shadow standing by her bed. Heart pounding, she froze. It didn't move, it just watched. Then, as she blinked, it vanished. Emily tried telling herself it was a nightmare. But every night, it returned, always just at the edge of her vision. Emily started keeping a camera in her living room. One morning, she reviewed the footage and froze. On the recording, a figure stood by her window at 3:17 a.m. The door was locked. No one should have been there. She called the landlord, who insisted she was imagining things. But Emily knew the truth. Someone was in her apartment, watching, waiting. One evening, she came home to find messages written on the fogged-up mirror. "I see you." Her blood ran cold. She changed the locks, but the feeling of being watched never left. Emily decided to confront the intruder. She stayed up one night, hiding in her closet, phone in hand. Around 2 a.m., she heard footsteps, soft at first, then closer. Her bedroom door creaked open. She held her breath. A figure stood there, tall, faceless, completely silent. She fumbled with her phone, shining a flashlight. The figure didn't move. Then it whispered, barely audible, "You shouldn't have stayed." Emily screamed. The figure disappeared. The next morning, the apartment was empty, no signs of forced entry. Nothing missing, just the faint smell of smoke lingering in the air. Terrified, Emily moved out immediately. She thought it was over. Weeks later, she received a package at her new apartment. Inside was a single Polaroid of her sleeping in her old apartment. On the back, written in jagged handwriting, "I never left. Some stories end quietly, some follow you, and some never let you go." If you think moving into a new place is just exciting, think again. You never know who or what might already be living there. And remember, the shadows aren't always imaginary. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week, we'll explore another true story that will make you question reality itself. You won't want to miss it.